we volunteer for his troop. And so the email came to me to put it out to the rest of the families and the wives particularly. And I like instantly forwarded it. I said, we're going to this. Before I even posted on the troop FRG Facebook, like I was telling them we're going.
I got voluntold.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out today. Really appreciate your help. This is going to be some work that's going to be added on to work that Mark and a lot of volunteers have been doing for well longer than I've been here, 15 years, to help restore the giant forest. Today we're going to protect this tree right here, which has been severely impacted by trampling. I think we're just going to start with 2 crates of trees, so if people just grab the tools, that would be helpful.
I think it was about 2 years ago we came across a statistic that 80% of the veterans that were coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan had marriages that ended in divorce. And we thought, you know, they're sacrificing so much, you know, to then come back home and deal with that kind of conflict. We thought, what can we do to help out? And we decided to come up here and put on a marriage conference. So veterans and their spouses come up, they're planting giant sequoias right now, and then the rest of the day is going to be spent about how to enrich their marriages and how to preserve their marriages.
Awesome. All right, let's make a little water.
Yeah. To me, it's really nice to be able to work together without having to give the kids direction.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
they suck all the oxygen out of the room.
It has been a long time since we've been away without the kids. And doing
Right.
something. So, yeah, just to be able to do something as a team. Yeah, I like it. So this is the 100th anniversary of the National Park Service. Sequoia National Park is celebrating its 126th year. So what did we do at the parks before the Park Service was created? The Army protected them. And so we had soldiers protecting these places before we had the Park Service. So to me, it's a really wonderful connection with that early start to this park and veterans continuing their service now in the parks today.
Yeah, I think we're...
They're almost deep enough already.
I actually didn't realize exactly what we're doing until we actually got here, and
Yeah.
then the aspect of planting actual sequoias was really appealing.
Yeah. And so we talk about coming back every year and be able to show our kids, like, we planted those, and
Oh yeah, we're way too deep.
1,000 years from now, some generation of ours will be looking at our tree.
It's really symbolic that you're planting trees right now. When something new is planted, it takes a lot of attention to make sure that new thing that's planted actually takes root and begins to grow.
It's our first year of marriage, and I thought it'd be a great idea to I guess just start our marriage off and get some and utilize some tools that the military has to offer and the Nature Corps has to offer for the veterans here.
But I've done a lot of marriage conferences for the military. This is my first one I've ever done for Laugh Your Way Through Marriage, but I think it's built for me, and I love it.
Really like the getting to know that you're opposite and that's okay, and how to work with that.
It's like we kind of knew that we are different, but how are we different? And it puts it in, it actually verbalizes, puts it in the words. It opens up better conversation in the future for, you know, being married and any conflicts that might arise in the future.
We've been doing this for 30 years. I would say that we're probably more excited about this particular event than anything I've ever organized in the past. This is a very, very special time to have them here with us.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Meeting the people, meeting some of the other families and the couples here was amazing.
Awesome, thank you.
Just being kind of part of the National Park Service, I mean, you're really not only helping the state of California, but you're also helping the country as a whole in terms of preserving the natural beauty that we have.